Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be the 10th video of our database question series. So in our previous videos we talked about some queries. We talked about the insert query, the update query, the search query, the delete query. So in today's video I'm going to talk about the join query. So join is an SQL clause used to query and access data from multiple tables based on the logical relationships. So let's get into our question for today. So the question says, Capitigola Central College was only active school in the area during the war season. There were only 15 students in the school. Also, there were only 5 teachers and one of them was the principal of the school. The principal decided to add all the students' detail in a student's attendance marking system. So he would be able to mark the attendance after the main morning assembly at once. Think you are the reputed database engineer, and the principal are requested to make a database while other developers is developing the system. The details have been given below. So they have given the data for the student table, the grade table, village table, and transport system. So first of all, they say create a database name Cabatigal school and insert the data to the tables graphically. So let's go ahead and do that first. So I'm going to be using the MySQL Workbench for this. So let's open the software first. So once you open your software, go to your connection, and I'm going to make this database using the ER diagram method. So after this, um, click on File, a new model, and rename your database as the question says. I'm going to rename it as Kabatigola School. So then click on rename references to save it. After that, double click on add diagram. So let's go ahead and create our tables. So there's going to be 3 tables. Sorry, actually 4 tables. So let's place the 4 tables first, and let's go and see what are the data in it. So here's the student table. Uh, and here's the grade table, village table, and transport. So I'm going to add this data off camera. So as you guys can see, I have created the 4 tables. So there's a relationship between each of the tables. So between the student and the grade table, so the many sides come to students because different students can be in one grade. So one-to-many relationship between the student and the grade table, and there could be many transportation methods, single transportation method by uh, a lot of students. So many one-to-many relationship between also between transport and student table, and there's a one-to-many relationship between the student table and the village table. So like that, I have created the 3 relationships. So let's go ahead and view our database. So click on database and forward engineering. Don't change any settings. So after the process is done, click on close. So if you go to SQL and refresh uh, your software, and um wait a minute, um so click on your connection and open AD, and you can see the Capitical Level School database is here. Here are the 4 tables that we created: the grade table, student table, transport, and village. So I'm going to add these data You can do it using the query method, using insert query method, or you can do graphically in Heidi. So I'll be right back after inserting this data. So as you guys can see, now I have added all the data to our table. So this is the student table, uh, this is the grade table, the transport table, and the village table. So let's go and see what our question is. So the question says select all students who study in grade 6, use join query. So let's go ahead and write our join query. So go to query. So this is going to be the query. First type select, and then the star mark, which is all from student, then type inner join and the column name grade on student dot grade id column id equals uh, grade dot id, then type where grade dot grade equals to 6. So when we execute this query, uh, you guys can see all the students that are in grade 6 are here. Let's go and double check that. So Sitara Kanchana, Sali Uduela, and Hardamsara. So if you look at the data, this is the grade table. So ID number 1 is grade 6. So here, uh, here's Salia. His grade ID is 1. Haridu's grade ID is 1 2, and Sita Kanchana, his ID is also number 1. So let's go and see our next question. It says select the birthdays of the students uh, who come from uh, Padaviya by bus. So we need to join here Padaviya, sorry, the village table and the transport table to be specify the village and the transport method, which is the bus. So this is going to be the query for that. So the query says select student from here is going to be birthday they from student, where student dot village id equal the village id, and we gave our specific in here in select village id from the village where id equals 1. uh, in the village here you can see what is id equals 1. It is Padaviya. And here in the second one statement we say select transport id from transport where id equals 1. In transport table id equals bus. So let's execute our query. um, there's something wrong in the query. Wait, I will check. So okay, now if we execute, now you can see the two birthdays of the two kids who come by bus and live in and the village they live in is Padaviya. So let's go ahead and check our next question. So the next question says select names of the students who study at grade 9 and come from Mihintale on foot. So in here we need to join three tables, which is student table, the grade table, and the village table, and the transport table. So let's go ahead and do that. So let's go ahead and write the query for that. So this is going to be the third query for our third question. So the question says, uh, select names of the students who study at grade 9 and come from Mihintale on foot. So the specific things that they have given is grade 9 from the grade table, Mihintale from the village table, and on foot from the transportation method table. So if we look here, I have wrote the specifications here, where grade equal 9, which is grade 9, and here the village equal Mihintale, and I have wrote transportation method equal food. So now let's execute our query. So no. As you guys can see, here's the two results. It's Vatsala Shari and Amarabandhu Rupasinghe. So if we check that, let's go to the student table. So this is Vatsala Shani, and her transportation method is number 2, and village is 4, and the other one is Amarabandhu Rupasinghe, and his transportation method is 2 and 4 as well. So you can see this query was a success, and uh, that's the final question for today. And that's gonna be it for today's video. I will be hoping to meet you guys in the next video. Thank you.